Hi friends, welcome back or welcome if you're new here. My name is Mali and happy spring. It is March 1st, the beginning of springtime for me, and I love springtime. It's so good because the days are sunny, yet it's still not that hot here. Really like spring, and I'm hoping to get out of my house and read outside more. So I think in the coming vlogs, you'll see me adventuring out of my house a lot more and spending some more time outside. And we're gonna do that thanks to my TBR jar. So my TBR jar is gonna be choosing my March reads. I do want to let you guys know that this month I'm gonna be picking fewer prompts. We're gonna do 5 prompts instead of 8 like always, and the reason for that is because in the next month I want to start a video series on my channel, and I'm gonna be reading some of the oldest books in my TBR. So I want to make it easy on myself and only pick 5 so that I can finish my March TBR. So we're only going to be picking 5 prompts today, but I promise that it will still be fun and it will still be worth it. Let's go ahead and pick my first prompt. Hope the first one is one that we've never had before. Let's go for this one. Oh, this one's really fun. It says with your favorite color on the cover, and my favorite color is yellow. So we're gonna pick a book with a yellow cover. This has yellow. Can I show this? Do I have to censor this? Maybe. But I've actually read this book before, but I read it so long ago. I think I read it like 2021 or 2022. I actually don't remember anything about this book, but I remember really liking this one. And so I really want to reread it because I feel like I will be reading it for the very first time again. Let's see if we got anything else. We do have A Sunny Place for Shady People. This definitely has a whole lot of yellow on the cover. Found another book with yellow on the cover. This is Brother Last Night. I've been very curious about this book because it won the Women's Prize in 2024, and I actually have not seen anybody really read this, so I'm really curious about this one. This also has some yellow on the cover with the yellow lettering. I actually don't know what this is about. It's a very short book, so that could be good. All right, so this is the stack. I'm not really aiming for this one, so I'm gonna put it aside. I think the real contenders are these 3. All right, so I think I'm gonna go with Acts of Desperation by Megan Nolan. Like I said, I read this poem before, but I don't remember anything about it. And I don't know, I've been very curious to reread it for a while. And so I just really want to pick it up for that reason. I also really want to do more rereads this year and like revisit books that I love and see how I feel about them now. I'm really excited for this one. I know that this is about a toxic relationship, and I do love exploring that concept. All right, I'm fishing for the second prompt right now. Let's go for this one. Was part of a previous TBR. Pretty sure it's a book or 2 or 3 that have been part of my TBR previously. I just finished watching my previous TBR videos because I need a little refresher on what I've picked before. And I think I'm definitely gonna go for A Sunny Place for Shady People. This has been part of my TBR for a hot minute now. It's an art copy, and I really do like Marina Enriquez. I've read 2 books by Marina Enriquez last year, and I really enjoyed both. So I really want to read more by her, especially since this is her newest release. Finally gonna read this, I promise. This is like the first book I'm gonna pick in March, I think. All right, let us go for the third prompt. Okay, this one also feels like one I've never opened before. Okay, no, I definitely have done this prompt before, but this one's really fun. This is the last book that I bought. Okay, so the last book I bought was The Lamb by Lucy Rose, and I'm currently reading that one. So the last book I bought is Orbital by Samantha Harvey. I saw this one at my local bookstore, which actually shocked me to my core, because if you live in Puerto Rico, you know that my local bookstore absolutely sucks. If you're a literary fiction reader, it sucks. It has such a bad selection, and it was the winner of the 2024 Booker Prize, and I actually seen quite a lot of praise for this one. A lot of my mutuals really like this book. I know it's sci-fi-ish, but it focuses more on the characters, so that sounds like my type of thing. So we're gonna go for Orbital by Samantha Harvey. I like that it's a shorty book, and I love the cover of this as well. Okay, wow, we're going through this really fast, but let's go for the 4th prompt. Let's hope it's a fun one. A book you've been avoiding. March said you're gonna face our fears, so let's see. I feel like all the books that I have on my TBR right now are books that I'm excited for. I've been stringing a couple of them along for a couple of months, but I'm still excited to read them. I'm not that I'm intimidated to read them. I don't know, this could also be kind of like a free pick right now for me. So I could go actually for Rivermouth, A Chronicle of Language, Faith, and Migration. I've been avoiding this book for the longest time. It is nonfiction. I don't really gravitate towards nonfiction, but I really do want to fix that in 2025, especially with like the political climate in the world and especially the US. I really want to fix that. I want to educate myself. And this book does sound like something that's very important in today's political climate. So I really do want to pick this one up. I've been gravitating towards it this past couple of weeks. I have been kind of avoiding it because it's nonfiction, but at the same time, I'm excited for this book. So I could go for this one in this prompt. I'm just reading the blurb right now. It says that this is a memoir. Alejandra Olivia, a Mexican-American translator and immigrant justice activist, offers a powerful chronicle of her experience interpreting at the US-Mexico border. Okay, wow, this sounds really good. The blurb continues on. It says, as Olivia's stunning prose recounts the stories of the people she's met through her work, she also traces her family's long and fluid relationship to the border, each generation born on the opposite sides of the Rio Grande. That sounds amazing. This is the book I'm going to pick for a book that has been intimidating me. I've owned this one for a long time. I think this book was sent to me back in like 2023, and I've been avoiding it just because it is nonfiction. But like I said, I really want to read more nonfiction in 2025. I want to educate myself more, and I want to read more experiences straight from the source. So I really want to pick this one. I also feel like I'm going to be so mad reading this, but yeah, I feel like it's gonna be like a really powerful read and very important in this time, so I'm gonna pick Rivermouth. Wow, I am so excited for this stack. This stack looks so attractive. It's gonna be a very short video. We're on the very last prompt, so let's make it count. Spin a color wheel. Okay, I'm gonna grab my laptop for this. All right, got the color wheel here. Let us spin. I'm scared. Pink. Okay, we can work with that. Pink. All right, all right, all right. Oh, okay. I just spotted a very pink book. I do have No One Belongs Here More Than You by Miranda July. I've been wanting to read this for a hot minute, so this is definitely in the runner. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, we do have this art copy. This is Stag Dance by Tori Peters. This was sent to me. I'm kind of apprehensive about this one because I remember reading Detransition Baby and that did like nothing for me. But it has been a couple of years since I read that one. So maybe if I read it now, I feel differently about it. But I'm definitely curious about this one. It says another short story collection. Oh no, wait. It says a novel and stories. This is another option. This is Cecilia by Kaimin Chang. The letters in here are pink. And I remember this being like one of my most anticipated reads of 2024. And I bought it and I never read it. Okay, so I think those are our choices right now. And I'm tempted to pick Stack Dance just because it is an art copy and it's publishing in March. So I feel like I'm really, really smart if I do pick this one. But I also have Miranda July's collection. And I've been very curious about this one for a very long time. So it's really between these three. I'm not sure what my mood is. I think I'm going to go for No One Belongs Here More Than You by Miranda July. I don't have a short story collection in my stack yet, and I've been very curious about this one for a hot minute. And I feel like I want to get through my backlist. I don't know. I'm conflicted because I also want to get through my art. I feel like for Stag Dance, while it is an art copy, I didn't request this. Like I wasn't interested in reading this, and they just sent it to me randomly, which I'm very grateful for. I'm not saying that I'm not, but like when publishers send you art copies that you never really requested, you're not really obligated to read it in time. They just kind of like send it to you and they hope for the best. So I feel like for Stack Dance, I want to wait for reviews to roll out, especially since I'm really apprehensive about reading more by Tori Peters. All right, guys, so that is my mini stack for the month of March. I'm so excited to go outside and read these and really make the most of the weather before it gets unbearably hot. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna start getting really hot in March. So yeah, oh my god, I'm not ready for the heat waves. At least I have books to get me through the heat waves. And for the month of March, these are the books that are gonna be making me company. And yeah, like I said earlier, I picked fewer books this month just because I'm gonna be reading other TBR books for a video series, and I don't want to overwhelm myself by picking 8 prompts. So just for this month, I'm going to be picking 5. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you guys have read any of the books that are on this stack, let me know how you like them. or maybe if you didn't like them, also let me know. I love hearing different people's perspectives on books. Yeah, let me know what's on your March TBR. I'm really excited for spring and summer reading, so let me know what's on your TBR for spring, maybe what's on the radar for summer. I'm getting ahead of myself, but let me know what's on your radar for summer. I have so many books that I'm saving for summer, so just let me know what's in your TBR, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye.